Many people, unfortunately, see that you've stabbed him in the back. He is the man who made you as a senior politician.
Tory MPs challenge Sunak amid heated Westminster debate. Okay, you're not going to believe what just happened in Westminster today. This isn't the usual scripted political theater, the polite nods, or the carefully timed statements. No, this was intense, it was charged, and it had everyone talking. While many were distracted by other headlines, something critical was unfolding right in the heart of UK politics. Former Prime Minister Rishi Sunak was on the floor, and Tory MPs, yes, members of his own party, were pressing hard with questions, concerns, and challenges. The focus: key policy decisions, party direction, and public accountability. From the very start, the energy in the chamber was palpable. MPs weren't just asking routine questions, they were pressing for clarity on government strategies, budget priorities, and ongoing policy decisions that affect everyday Britons. Sunak, as always, maintained composure, but the intensity of the questioning made it clear that this was more than a standard parliamentary session. The debate touched on multiple fronts: economic policy, public services, and party governance. Several MPs highlighted areas where they felt promises had yet to materialize, pressing for concrete plans and timelines. Sunak responded, emphasizing ongoing initiatives, fiscal responsibility, and the government's commitment to balancing immediate needs with long-term stability. But the pressure from within his own ranks added a layer of scrutiny rarely seen in such debates. One of the most striking moments came when MPs raised concerns about public perception. They stressed the importance of transparency, communication, and responsiveness to citizens' expectations. Sunak acknowledged the points but framed his responses around the practical realities of governance: what's feasible, what's planned, and how policy impacts communities directly. Social media reactions were instant and explosive. Comments flooded platforms. One tweet read, "Finally, MPs asking the questions that actually matter." Another said, "Sunak seems calm, but Tory MPs aren't letting him off easy." Journalists covering the session described the atmosphere as unusually intense, highlighting the focus on substance over ceremony. One senior political correspondent noted, "This isn't a spectacle, it's a critical test of leadership, accountability, and the ability to handle pressure from within one's own party." Why does this matter? Politics is rarely just speeches and press releases. Every question asked, every challenge raised, sends a message not only to MPs but to the public. It's a reminder that leadership involves scrutiny, dialogue, and responsiveness. For Sunak, this session was more than a debate. It was a demonstration of composure, strategy, and the ability to navigate pressure from multiple directions. Inside sources suggest that moments like these are highly influential. One senior analyst told a local outlet, "Debates like this shape public perception." Rishi Sunak's ability to respond effectively under scrutiny can influence both party confidence and public trust. Meanwhile, opposition leaders observed the session closely, weighing Sunak's performance against their own messaging strategies. For everyday citizens, the implications are real. Economic policies, public services, and governance decisions affect jobs, healthcare, and community resources. When MPs press for clarity, it's a reflection of public expectations demanding leadership that is accountable, responsive, and transparent. Sunak's handling of the session underscored the challenge of balancing these demands while maintaining party cohesion and policy focus. Reactions varied. Some MPs praised Sunak for providing context and clear reasoning behind policy decisions. Others remained critical, emphasizing areas where progress appeared slow or where communication could be stronger. This mixture of scrutiny and acknowledgement created a tense but necessary dialogue, highlighting both the challenges of leadership and the role of Parliament in ensuring accountability. What happens next? That's the question on everyone's mind. Will Sunak adjust messaging to strengthen party support? Will MPs continue to press for reforms and clarity? And how will the public respond through social media, opinion polls, and civic engagement? One thing is clear. This session wasn't just a debate, it was a demonstration of how political pressure, internal party dynamics, and public expectations intersect in real time. Looking ahead, the broader question remains: if today's session is any indication, how will Sunak navigate future parliamentary challenges? How will internal party concerns, public scrutiny, and ongoing policy debates shape governance in the months ahead? The answers will influence not just policy outcomes, but also public trust and political stability. So, watch closely. This wasn't just a parliamentary session, it was a window into the pressures of leadership, the weight of accountability, and the intensity of internal political dialogue. Every question asked, every answer given, and every reaction matters. Because in politics, perception is power, and how leaders handle pressure defines their path forward.